Đêm qua ta mơ chăn gối hiền hòa, trầm thoáng hương đưa ngày đó mặn mà. Người còn bên ta, tình còn bao la, tình còn bao la.
The outside is sometimes very difficult for people to judge.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Also, sometimes, even though people know it, they don't like it because the truth sometimes hurts people. If you tell them the truth, they don't like it.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, it's also like that. Yeah. That's why from time immemorial, even the masters, they have never done anything wrong. Just citing Jesus Christ. He never said anything wrong, no, did anything wrong. He even did not oppose the government. He said, whatever belongs to Caesar, return to Caesar.
Yes, he did.
So he was not like a revolutionary soldier or leader or aiming to take over the country or do anything. He was just quietly teaching his disciples, whoever came to him for help spiritually. And they still crucified him. What did he do? What did he do to deserve that?
Nothing. He didn't deserve that at all.
No. He didn't even steal anything. He didn't even hurt anybody.
No.
He even cured people.
Yes,
Yeah?
exactly. He only helped.
He only helped. And if all the people listen to his teaching, practice it. Like, you don't steal, you don't lie, you don't drink, you don't take alcohol, you don't take drugs, etc. You tell the truth only. Then the society will be peaceful. And it would be so good for any king or any government to rule their country.
Yes,
Yes, Master.
exactly.
They should have praised him, rewarded him, or asked him to be a counselor of the country, advisor to the king. Or they didn't even need to do all that. Just leave him alone to teach the country's citizens to become good.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
There would be then no crime, no trouble, no suffering, no war within the country. There would be just peaceful, virtuous harmony among all citizens.
Yes,
Yes, Master.
So even the masters don't get any approval or are not fair. There's so good leaders also don't fare very well.
Yes, Master.
But you cannot always blame any bad leaders. We, the society, have to also introspect our behavior, our way of life. If our way of life is peaceful, non-violent, benevolent or not, living according to God's commandments, God's will or not,
Yes, Master.
whether or not we treat others as we treat ourselves, treat all creations of God as we want to be treated ourselves.
Yes. Yes, Master.
Humans had to change. I told you many times already. Just have to live according to God's commandments, according to love, peace, and harmony.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Very simple. Just be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. That's it.
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
Is that a lot to ask?
No.
Master.
Yeah, that's it, okay? If they do like that, even bad leaders cannot do bad things.
Right.
And good
Yeah.
leaders will emerge and will be recognized.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Okay, anything else, my love?
On that topic, no, but we have some other topic.
Yeah, but why did you want to ask about all this stuff?
Oh, the reason why we're asking, Master, is because the government should benefit from your wisdom also. Not only just for us, it would be good for all. We think the viewers may want to know, or the public may want to know what Master thinks as well. Let's hope it will maybe create some peace in people's minds and understanding in their hearts.
Yeah, you hope, huh?
Yes.
You pray, huh?
Yes.
Pray for that.
Yes.
Right. If we contribute more to the common sense, not to talk about peace, good understanding of the people of the world, especially for the government, then it's good. It's good. And I will pretend that it's necessary. Then I will answer anything that you ask me. Because you also live in the society.
Yes, Master.
You want it all peaceful and good. Anything else, tell me.
Yes, This news is about COVID. The Omicron subvariant BQ.1.1 is thought to be the most immune-evasive new variant, according to Dr. Eric Topol, and is coming in hot in the US. Some experts predict a wave of infections will swell in the coming months and peak in late December or early January.
We do turn now to the coronavirus pandemic and growing concern about new variants possibly leading to another winter surge. The CDC saying early data suggests these new variants may be able to spread more easily and evade immunity from vaccinations and previous infection. The BA.5 Omicron subvariant, it's been the dominant strain throughout the summer, but the CDC is now reporting that other subvariants make up roughly 1/3 of new cases. Could this be an indication of what's to come?
Absolutely. So these new subvariants represent a small but fast-growing group of this Omicron variant. And right now, as you said, there is evidence that they're able to evade immune protections.
We might already know what's next, at least for this winter. A pack of new variants battling to take over, including BQ.1 and BQ.1.1.
They're kind of new to the United States.
Dr. Peter Chin Hong says they derived from BA.5. They're known to be immune evasive and were detected across the globe a while ago. But only recently did they catch our attention. Take a look at these CDC graphs. Everything in blue is BA.5, our dominant strain. The two dark greens are BQ.1 and BQ.1.1. You can see that in just the last week, they and other variants are suddenly pushing BA.5 off the chart.
It's known as one of the most immune-evasive variants so far.
Specifically, the subvariant's spike protein looks different, which means antibodies we have from getting a vaccine or from having had COVID may not be able to recognize it, and there could be a higher chance of it causing infection.
It's out-competing the other subvariants. And if that means effectively it's infecting more people and it will cause a wave of infection.
In the last week alone, we've had more than 3 million reported cases, and we know that's an underestimate.
Yeah, I know about that too. But thanks for reporting. Thanks for the bad news. Yeah. Anyway, it's not just these variants. There are other variants that scientists did not find out about yet.
Oh.
Yeah, because nowadays the variants of COVID-19 don't do what they used to do before. They have more clever strategies to attack humanity. It's not evading. Nothing can evade such a vaccine. It's just that the new strategy of the COVID-19 is like that. They just withdraw whenever some vaccinations come in. Because they are also made of material substance. That's why you can see it under a magnifying glass. Physically, they're made of material things, just like humans or animals, people. We need material substance in order to exist. So they cannot be immune to any vaccination that is really very strong and is targeting them.
Right.
They just withdraw. They just withdraw either in some corner of the body and use a special shield to cover all of them for a while until the immune system winds down. Or they withdraw altogether outside of the body and stand by.
Oh.
Thus, the doctors and the scientists cannot find many of them, not just B1.1.
Yes, Master.
They're very clever. They have soul. They have spirit. I told you already. They are not just normal, like worms or anything that you can catch.
Wow. Yes.
Therefore, there are many new diseases that doctors cannot explain also. It all comes from different variants of COVID.
Yes.
Because they attack the body, they make it weak or sick or die, and then they withdraw. And even if doctors test for it, it's not in the blood.
Wow.
They don't know why and don't know what.
Yes, Master.
But the effect is long-lasting enough to cause that person to die or be severely sick.
Yes, Master.
And if they know the doctor is going to take the blood test, then they withdraw out. So the doctor doesn't know what kind of virus, what kind of bacteria caused this sickness. And when the doctor is done with the blood test, they come back in, for example.
Wow.
Yeah, like that. I asked the COVID chief to explain more to me.
Oh.
And so sometimes the patient dies, but the doctor still cannot find any clue about why he died or what kind of disease. Or maybe they think it's just a common cold or fever or pneumonia, but it's not that.
Understand.
U.S. life insurance companies have reported an overwhelming and unexplainable increase in all-cause deaths among 18 to 49-year-olds. Along with that, there's also been an increase in certain medical diagnoses, such as miscarriages and Bell's palsy. Here to give us her take on the new data and what she believes could be causing the rise in numbers is emergency medicine and disaster specialist Dr. Kelly Victory.
The medical data was released by 3 career military physicians. They were seeing a significant uptick in certain conditions. So they actually went back and culled the database from the military on certain conditions over a 5-year period from 2016 through 2020, notably containing 1 year, 2020, of the full-blown pandemic. So they looked at 2016, 17, 18, 19, and 20 at the prevalence of certain conditions, including things like heart attack, blood clots to the lung, miscarriages, those sorts of things. And they compared it to the incidence of those same things in the calendar year 2021 and saw an alarming increase in certain things. For example, they saw a 270% increase in myocardial infarction in 2021, a 300% increase in incidence of Bell's palsy and of certain neurologic complaints, a 470% increase in pulmonary embolisms, blood clots to the lungs, and many, many other huge increases that they found alarming. Now, no one is saying with any certainty, Jason, what is causing this, but we certainly would be remiss as scientists if we didn't look at that and say, there is something going on. What happened in 2021 that was so different from the previous 5-year average that would cause this massive increase in certain medical conditions? The previous study from the U.S. life insurance companies, many of them were reporting a 40% increase in deaths from all causes in the 18 to 49-year-old group. They know that because these are life insurance companies that provide group life insurance policies to employers. So these are working age individuals with a 40% increase in all-cause deaths. So they are 2 groups of data that show, again, an alarm that something is going on. And the question is what? What has changed in calendar year 2021 that is causing, number one, an increase in all-cause deaths, as reported by the life insurance companies, and an increase in certain medical conditions, such as heart attacks, blood clots to the lungs, congenital malformations of children born that year, female infertility, and those sorts of things. There's a 300% increase, for example, in cancers, is what they found. This wasn't an increase from 1 case to 4 cases. In the case of cancer, for example, it was an increase from an average, a 5-year average of 38,000 cases per year to almost 120,000 cases in calendar year 2021. And actually, it wasn't even a full year. It was more like 11 months worth of data. And it was almost up to 120,000 cases of cancer. So the question is, what would cause that?
It's not that normal anymore.
Right.
Yes.
And some new, so that some people will feel like thousands of knives and stabbing them at the same time.
Oh. Wow.
But the scientists are not always able to find out why.
Đêm qua ta mơ theo cánh nhạn hồng, lạ lướt mây xanh, thanh thang trời lộng, một đời thong dong, một đời thong dong.